We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today, or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chase DeLauter. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Foul ball there. DeLauter getting the start in right. Batting second in today's lineup. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got him swinging. 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Fights it off. He'll see another. Quan over at first with 1 away. Ripped to right. And he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. That's a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The 0-2 stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember, you never bet on me then.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, he's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's the ball.
The 2-1 is high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. This one smacked out to left center. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I want at the plate with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
This one popped up right side. Rocchio settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Betts. Betts with a homer in his last game. And that one hammered, carrying well. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 2 hits in the game last night. Swinging a foul straight back.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That misses. 1-2 the count. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Hee-haw! The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch out.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brian Rocchio. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles under this one, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. There comes the throw. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Muncy went deep in his most recent game. And it's second. Oh. No score here in the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Smith around third. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Martinez under it. One away.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
One out, man at first. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. There's a strike. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's down and away. Muncy leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Just missed.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air, right field, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We head on down to the top of the third. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Yeah! That pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now at the plate, Angel Martinez. That clips his zone, and it's 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. He's safe.
No.
With a bunt single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Wood!
The 0-1.
Boog,
No,
it looks
that
like
missed.
somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Ball.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
And that is out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And ball
Nope,
four
ball
to
four.
aboard.
Take your base.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
First and second, one out. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. Brings it in.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Guardians strand a couple, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's the ball. Ball.
That's way outside. 3-1. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So a
four.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip.
Hey-ha!
Shohei on the go. Pitch
Ball.
misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. That one ripped, but foul. And that's outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Hoskins has a beat on it. One down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts doubled his first time up. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Bouncer to second. Rocchio. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it 1-0.
Nah, I'm finna max out. Hold on. Brody, tell me what you really talking about. Hold on. Why you talking on me trying to talk it out? Feeling like Lil Wayne back in 08. I'm feeling like every day.
Start of the fourth. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo, 25 years old. He made his major league debut in 2024, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
You know, these
That's
Guardians,
up. That's a ball.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Next to hit, Bo Naylor. He popped out his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Inside.
No, that's it.
Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey!
That
Strike
one
2.
finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Guardians fail to score. They still trail 1-0. Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. On the ground.
No, that's a
and
foul ball.
foul ball. Ball one there. Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Muncy hits one in the air. That's out number two.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to left his first time. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets
That's
soft
high, that's a ball.
contact and he gets outs.
Two down, nobody on. That one in the
No,
dirt.
that's low. Ball.
And it's 2-1. Swings through that. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, got him. One away on the strikeout.
The batter, number 13, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 1.
Here's the left fielder, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's go, showtime.
Fought off foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
0-2 now.
Let's go, Shohei.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Tucker under it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pappas. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
In the air to left center. Kwan on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Alex Freeland, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Oh, 2 now. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Line drive. Kwan brings it in with a nice running grab.
up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball. Heck what?
Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Inside and
That
hit
hit
him.
him. Matter. Take
He
your
had
bait.
him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a
the
pitch.
right fielder.
So man aboard. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Ball. Outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. The 1-0.
Try to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Rocchio in position. And that's the inning. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Senator shots up that 5-5-5-5. Let 'em fly. Senator shots up that 5-5.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with.
Stephen Kwan will hit next.
The center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Ground ball right side,
Foul ball.
and that's just foul. Bunting for a hit,
Foul.
and it goes just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Next to Cleveland, the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
So digging in, Chase DeLauder.
Nope, ball.
The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. One now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And the 1-0. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Tim Herron, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Sobrowski getting cranked up as well. There's a strike. And a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie
Freeman will come up to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And Freddie goes deep. His second of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he really crushed that thing down the mound, and everyone had to hold their breath until it flanked off the pole. Every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Golden opportunity right here. Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Colin Holderman is done. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Eric Sabrowski comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Hey, ha!
Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the sixth. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Nice stop. The throw to the plate. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That one laced to center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Hey!
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-1 down. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Manzardo around second, headed for third.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And that drops in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. High chopper to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
Second baseman,
Really important
Brian
at bat coming up now.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Rocchio.
Hee-haw!
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Muncy slings to second, not in time to first.
He's in there.
It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder,
Steven Kwan stepping in now for a critical at-bat. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Two on, 2 outs. And that's
That's a
the
ball.
Inside edge. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And
foul.
it's just foul. That was close. That one almost got
that's
him.
high.
Straighten him up a little bit. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Guardians 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 away.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
Digging in, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league.
Ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And downstairs.
That's the ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His 150th career homer. And they add a run. It's 4-2. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, it's a lot of trotting. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. DeLauder on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Eric Zabrowski departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Tim Herron. This is his 3rd time out this year. Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's down and in.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Chase DeLauder.
Let's line up.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now, Jose Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The Guardians with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses.
That's the ball. That's
ball
down.
1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
That's up.
That's a really good take.
To Lauder, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The tying run at the plate. And that is downstairs. And the count's full. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him.
Ball four. Take your base.
After that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Cleveland. Daniel Schneemann getting some more speed on the bases. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runners at first and 1 gone. Got him swinging for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another
Hey,
run.
ha!
That's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Misses
Ball.
off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Brian Rocchio digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's
No,
off
that's
the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Gabriel Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
The bat, number 13, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Tied at 4. That pitch gets the corner, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And looking for the K. They limit the damage here, but they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in L.A., on to the bottom of the 8th, Will Smith to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Muncy to hit. Down low, it kicks away. No advance, though. Man at second. Moving in the bullpen, Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Armstrong getting loose as well. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
Here's a 3-0. Rips that one to right. DeLauder on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
Well, this is a big at-bat right here. Nice sac fly to give his team the lead in these late innings.
And next for L.A., Andy Pappas.
Number 44, Andy Pappas.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Popped in the air. Left field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 5-4. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Guardians with the tying run on at first here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Guardians with one out left.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Jose Ramirez bops one out. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 6-5. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Stepping in, Daniel Schneemann. Hammered down the right side for foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. That's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. One-run game, bottom 9.
No,
that one misses.
That's the ball.
And a count 2-1. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Ohtani. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world, not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with, but all you do is push me out.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto